Good evening, viewers. Take your seats for the footballing action here tonight. Trevor Brooking is with us.
Good evening, Peter, and to everyone tuned into this broadcast. It's great to be up here in the commentary box, and I can't wait for it to get going.
The season has started well for them, and they've maintained their good form too, to stay at the top end of the table. I think they have a decent shout at winning the title from here, as long as they can keep producing the kind of form that they've been showing recently and keep injuries to a minimum. We kick off, and let's hope it's a cracker of a match. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. Here's Zidane. And Ronaldinho. That was careless.
That was an awful pass.
Runs with the ball towards the left flank. Booted to safety. Here's Luis Garcia. Just caught him. And Drogba. That's tidy footwork. Can he get a shot away? Henry! And it's there! It's the opening goal. It's still early in the game. And he puts it away with his right. They scored at such an early stage of the game, Trevor.
Yes, they're buzzing right from the off. It's too early to decide the game, and there's plenty of time for the opposition to turn it round.
It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead? Pennant. Possession maintained here. Ball given away. Here's Ferdinand. And he wants it back. Ronaldinho. Here's Zidane. And Pirlo. Javier Zanetti. They're making good progress down the right side. Is there room for a shot? Henry! A terrific goal! They stretch their lead to 2 goals. 15 minutes played. Truly world class. At 1-0 the game was still wide open, but at 2-0 you begin to feel this might be a winning lead. It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
Yes, and now I think they're picking up some momentum.
Trevor, what did you make of that goal?
I think that's...
They're 2 goals up. Pennant. Here's Xabi Alonso. Kuhl. Herpier. And Xabi Alonso. They're moving well down the left-hand side. He's looking for a free man. Here's Drogba. To the man in space. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
I think perhaps the pressure from defence affected his shot on that one.
And Drogba. Henry. Ronaldinho. Trouble for the defence from the left. Here's Pirlo. Gerrard. Booted clear. Gets it. Drogba! No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though.
The shot just wasn't up to the mark there.
And Ronaldinho. He's carried the ball forward. Making good progress down the left wing now. Can he find the target? No! Just gone wide of the left post.
He knows that you have to keep making chances on goal. Unfortunately, that wasn't accurate enough.
Carragher. Here's Herpier. "30 minutes on the clock in the first half. Pennant. Nothing wrong with that challenge, says the referee. Can he find his man? In the penalty area. Ronaldinho. Superbly done. They are in total control. You don't see that too often.
Coming back from 3 goals down is going to be tough.
Yes, thank you, Trevor. So it's 3-0. They've added another. What do you make of that one, Trevor?
Well, it's certainly given their supporters something to shout about.
It's 3-0 and they don't look like giving anything away. And Xabi Alonso. Here's Luis Garcia. Kuhl. Really stopped in his tracks there. He's on the rampage. Now here's a chance. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Pirlo.
Well, he didn't catch it, but he did make it safe by punching it out of play.
They'll battle for this in the middle. It'll be another corner. Drives it to the middle. Clear ball gathered, still a chance here. Zidane. Throw in a good position. Will they employ the long throw here? Here's Gerrard. Gerrard! They can try again. Swings it in. Henry! And it's there! It's raining goals. Just before the break. He squeezed in his second goal of the game.
You know, I wouldn't rule out a hat-trick the way he's shaping up. It's been caught perfectly and gave the keeper no chance.
It's 4-0 and they're running away with this one. Here's Xabi Alonso. Herpier. Xabi Alonso. Here's Xabi Alonso. Wins possession to stop the attack. And Zidane. Ronaldinho. Can he find half a yard here? Henry! He scored! They are in total control. In first half injury time. That's his third.
Just unbelievable.
It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
Yes, that was an absolute classic.
Their lead looks so secure. Canny. Pennant. Still have the ball. Crouch. And Zidane. Ronaldinho. A tight decision there, but I think the right one. Goal lino got that one absolutely spot on. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. Trevor, how did you see that half?
Well, they had most of the possession and that really paid off. They're controlling the ball very well and piling on the pressure.
We kick off and let's hope the second half can produce an exciting half of football. The sides have been changed for the second half. And Pirlo. Can he test the keeper? They'll battle for this in the middle. Kuhl. Looking for support now. Does well to maintain possession. And he's off along the left touchline. Defence struggling to deal with this play down the left. Finds himself in the box. Ronaldinho. He took his chances, but that wasn't going in.
He maybe didn't connect properly on the shot, but well done for trying.
Carragher. Luis Garcia. Carragher. A really careless pass there. Down the left channel.
The defenders are constantly on the back foot.
Good pass. Good running on the ball. It's been deflected out of play. It's into the face of goal. Henry! The keeper tidies up. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. They're breaking out quickly here. And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. To the man in space. It's over. Too high.
Well, maybe he was unlucky on that one. Did well to find the space for the shot, though.
Drogba. Played through. Can he find half a yard here? Sturdy defence there. Here's Gerrard. And Bellamy. Slides a pass into the open space. He's looking for a free man. Needs to test the keeper here. Henry!
Safely stopped by the keeper.
Carragher. Just caught offside there. Got behind the last defender, but the flag was up. Kuhl. And he's looking to play it into the channel. Chooses to go down the left flank. Arrives in the box. Maybe a miss hit. It was off target though.
But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball? Almost 75 minutes have gone.
Slides a great ball through. Can he find the target? Henry! No, the finish wasn't there, and it's wide of the right post.
Well, you know, Peter, the defender should have been much closer on him. It was sloppy defending, really, to give him so much space.
And Luis Garcia. Pennant. Vital interception in his own box. Calls for a foul, but no whistle there. Win the ball back. Xabi Alonso. Here's Bellamy. Good work to keep the ball. And he dicks it through. They picked him out neatly. He crosses it in. Not a bad try, but it lacked accuracy. Ferdinand. Here's Javier Zanetti. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. Drogba. Really stopped in his tracks there. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. The clock counting down. Dashes along the right flank. It really is a poorly timed challenge. No, it doesn't pick out his man. Here's Pirlo. 2 more minutes is being shown on the board. He's looking for support. Into the danger area. The ball's out. Goal kick. Drogba. Knocked it through. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. All in all, that ended up being an easy day's work. That's consecutive win number 13. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. They have a couple of things to work on, though.